we do have quite a few new significant H45 updates to go over since our last report, um, including some very cool guest additions. And the first of what we hear is going to be many exclusive product reveals that you will only be able to get in person at the event itself. And it's a pretty damn cool one, especially if you're a Season of the Witch fan, which I think a few of us here are, given the response to the last story. So let's go over here right now. I'm going to pull up some of these guest announcements first of all. Now, you guys know what's up. Just the quick recap. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, the ultimate Halloween franchise fan event of all time is happening. Now it is just about 5 weeks away as we're recording this now. It's crazy that it's almost here. It's basically a month out, and it's going to kick off on Friday, September 29th, and it'll continue that Saturday and Sunday, September 30th and October 1st in Pasadena, California, at the Pasadena Convention Center, right down the street where they shot the original Halloween, and it is just going to be an unbelievable gathering. We have been covering all of the developments as they have come out and all of the reveals as they have been announced, and the guest list just continues to grow and continues to get more and more impressive. So just a few days ago, there were yet some more guest announcements, including some very good friends of ours here at HDN. That's right, some friends of the brand, if you will, starting with the very cool and very talented Michael Smallwood, who, of course, he starred as Marcus, the nurse, wearing a doctor's costume in both Halloween 2018 and then very much more significantly in its sequel, Halloween Kills. But we can't have Michael, who played Marcus, without Marcus's wife, Vanessa, played by another friend of ours, the very awesome, very talented Carmela McNeil. She, of course, played Vanessa, the doctor, in the sexy nurse costume. They are a huge part of Kills. I thought their dynamic was great. And their story, I've talked about it before here, but their story is great too, because they appeared in 2018 in what was essentially a very small, few seconds appearance, just as Michael is about to get his killing on in Haddonfield on Halloween night in the 2018 film. And but even that small appearance was quite memorable, and it was, I thought, just a very cool decision and very interesting and just a fun thing for David Gordon Green to bring these characters back and have them interacting and intermingling as kind of the new generation of Haddonfield with, of course, our classic legacy characters in Kills. And they both brought us some of the best kills in Halloween Kills, and maybe some of the best kills in the history of this franchise. And these two are awesome. Again, I've had the pleasure of interviewing both of them, one-on-one, relaxed video interviews where they were both very candid. In Carmela's case, she spoke to us twice back in 2021, once right before the release of Kills, and then she came back on actually for our one and only Michael Myers Monday live interview that we've ever done. It was Carmela, and she said she would do it, and I took her up on the offer, and she was great. And those of you that were there that night, it was awesome. I put links to all of these interviews in the description of this video. I urge you, when we're done here and you have some time, if you haven't already, enjoy all of those interviews. They're both great people and a lot of fun stories. And in Carmela's, you get literally the before and after. Before I had seen the film, before she had seen the film, and then we get the after, where it was a live thing with some of you guys that night. And last week, in lieu of our live stream, I shared a throwback clip of my interview with Carmela, where she was discussing her death scene in Kills and shooting that with James Jude Courtney. And what that was like and everything that was like for her. So again, check out those interviews in the description of this video if you haven't already. Very proud of both those interviews. They're both awesome. You're gonna love meeting them, and I can't wait to meet both of them in person and connect. They're both really cool. Now, unfortunately, we've got our first guest cancellation to make note of, as the great Nancy Stevens, star of Halloween 78, Halloween 2, Halloween H2O, and Halloween Kills, More Kills Love, unfortunately has had to cancel due to a work commitment, is what the announcement on social media said. Which, while certainly bummed, because Nancy is absolutely a bona fide franchise icon, Nancy Stevens is working again. So that's exciting in itself. And I guess if we can't have Nancy, it's pretty cool that we still do have Nancy's husband, director Rick Rosenthal, of course, director of the original Halloween 2 and Halloween Resurrection. And most recently added to the lineup, John Michael Graham. This should make all of you very happy because Bob's death scene crushed the online voting for favorite kill in the history of the Michael Myers Halloween franchise. Bob's death scene won by a landslide in that poll. So all of you that participated in that poll and voted for Bob, you should be thrilled that John Michael Graham is going to be there. And I can tell you, we've had the pleasure of meeting John Michael Graham at Mad Monster, and he was awesome to talk to. And he's a very cool, very nice guy. If he is at an event, though, you want to take advantage of it because he doesn't do a ton of cons, and he doesn't really do any interviews or podcasts. Believe me, I've asked, I've tried. But you know, not everybody wants to do that, and so if he's there, and I'm sure he's going to participate, most likely, I would imagine, in the H78 Q&A, then you want to take advantage of that and enjoy that, obviously. And in related H45 news, our buddy Sean Clark, who is, you know, of course, one of the head mastermind organizers behind the scenes of this thing, you know, he's said publicly in posts and online before that we can look forward to a lot of exclusive products, like convention exclusives that you can only get at 45 Years of Terror. You can't pre-order, you can't get them online. Of course, they'll, you know, I'm sure some of them will hit eBay after the fact. But he said there's going to be more of that type stuff this year than ever before at one of these Halloween reunion events. And so the first one of those has been revealed, and it's pretty damn cool. Let's go over here to Instagram, where a few days ago, Sean revealed this awesome, brand new, officially licensed, limited edition Halloween 3 Season of the Witch Dr. Challis figure produced by the geniuses at NECA. Only 1,000 of these will be made. Each figure will have an individually numbered sticker on the window box, not handwritten numbers. These will be printed, and they're going to be sold exclusively at H45 on a first come, first served basis. There will be no pre-orders for this. Again, it's a convention exclusive, and Sean promises that there's going to be many more. He says many in all caps, the word many convention exclusives to soon be announced. So this is just the first of many, and pretty awesome, especially, of course, if you're an H3 figure. And NECA's done such a great job with the H2 license, and especially the H3 license, really doing right by the Silver Shamrock trick-or-treaters, finally, which I love. I don't own them, but I love them and need to own them. If anybody's looking to buy me an early Halloween present. All right, so there you go. H45. It is coming so fast. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, here in the live chat this evening. How pumped are you? Do you have your plane tickets purchased? Do you have your hotel? Are you staying at the main hotel? Where are you staying? What's the specifics? What's the deal? Let's hear from you guys. I can't give you our specifics yet. I wanted to. Hopefully next week. That's the plan. But let me hear yours. Chime in and let me hear your excitement. What do you think of that Dr. Challis figure, Tom Atkins? Man, it's pretty badass.